BMC Filters Formula 600. Down to Steve on the grid.
Striking himself up for the BMC Filters Formula 600. Seb Bolton on a stock machine, looking to take the win. But look out, 175, Mike Price is back to his best form again here in this race. Also look out for Alan Tanton closing in on the championship. Best message to Adam Oliver though, he came off yesterday, it looks like he's broken his leg.
Yeah, real shame for Adam, Steve, but the rest of the Formula 600 is rearing to go. And congratulations also, I think Tom Meehan, number 33, sister, producing a baby, so Tom's uncle, Charlotte Rose, welcome to the world. And of course, Michael Price, he became a father just a few weeks ago. So, a new dad and a new uncle. And we'll see whether it's a new result as they get away from the grid for the first time. Varsky and Seb Bolton, who's in a magic vein of form at the moment, gets away well. Number 143, first into Druids.
Yeah, I said about Adam Oliver there, I think it was actually his arm, not his leg, so I don't know how I managed to get that mixed up, but there's Seb Bolton, 143 on a stock machine, trying to win both this class and the Super Stock 600 class. A good start from Tom Meehan, we saw Paul Charman go through there as well, but Michael Price, it's all been about himself, Seb Bolton and Alan Tanton. They're the three guys gunning for the championship as we have a close-up of number 33 there, the orange machine of Tom Meehan.
Well, lead is well up, and Alan Tanton, second in the championship points, also getting a good start, and as Seb Bolton across the line runs down into Paddock Hill Bend, you can see that Alan Tanton is well up there, down that wicked dip at the bottom of Paddock, and Alan closing on Seb on the run into Druids.
Yeah, we just see there, number 171, that's Richie Thornton going through, and Chris Coates as well is amongst them with welcome back Leon J. Fosk and Sam Coventry to our grid this weekend. Also, there's number 34, Chris Coates, and 171, Richie Thornton.
Yep, battling it out head-to-head, round about 5th place, but up the front, look at this, Alan Tanton closing on Seb Bolton at the top of Clearway. And one thing to mention, and it's like Clearways, it becomes very clear there, the entirety of the Indy circuit now newly resurfaced, and look at Alan Tanton carrying the speed of Clearways, just runs up into the lead ahead of Seb Bolton on the run down into Paddock Hill Bend, and Michael Price there tucked in, holding a watching brief, and Chris Coates, well, he managed to just get away slightly from Richie Thornton there. He's latched himself back onto the tail of the leaders as Michael Price just hovering menacingly in third behind Seb and Alan Tanton, the leader.
Yeah, there's Alan Tanton. There's not as many wins to his name this year, but he has finished in every single race, which is a good way of racking up the points and getting yourself the championship. As we see Sam Middlemass there going through on Jody Lee, and Jody Lee's got him back on the exit of Clearways, but Michael Price hasn't had a win since Snetterton now. Oh, and we've got a faller there. And that's Tom McHale, and he looks a little bit hurt there. He is okay, but he's holding his hip for his leg. Red flag.
Yep. Fault's called there, and time to look after the wounded and a restart. So we look at start action again, and once again Seb Bolton gets away. Tom Meehan getting away very well indeed. Again, he's had some good starts, and up to Druids and runs.
Yeah, Tom made a good impression in that first part. This is, of course, a two-part race now on aggregate overall. The first part will now be added on to the second part, so it might be a bit confusing to a few of you on screen. There's Leon Jaycock, number 55, currently ahead of Tom Meehan in the race, but wouldn't necessarily be ahead of him overall, so we'll try and keep track of that. One thing I can tell you is, with Alan Tanton, Seb Bolton and Michael Price having been so close in part one of the race, Alan Tanton wouldn't have to do an awful lot to win this race. All he has to do is stick to the back of Bolton.
There, back there, Chris Coates being followed by Tom Meehan, and with Liam Jacobs just tucked in behind. In fact, there's great battles all the way down through the field, but look at this, rejoining the battle at the front. It is Seb Bolton in the lead, just, and Alan Tanton into hard work in that earlier attempt to run the race, doing it again in second, but closing on Seb Bulpin, and very close as they come to the checkered flag. And has Alan Sands done enough? Well, he's almost alongside as they cross the line and take the flag. And I think when the two results, the two halves of the race are put together, that could well be good news for Alan Sands. But Seb Bulpin, well, he'll take that on the road. But overall, it will be a win for Alan Sands. From Seb Bulpin, Michael Price.